So very good evening and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another adventure. And as you can see, we've got some really mean and dark, moody clouds tonight. Not quite the sunset I was hoping for down at this epic beach location. But anyway, in tonight's film, we're going to see if there is a shot, whatever the weather. So join me as we have a wander through the dunes along the beach and see what we can capture. So just made my way up to the top of the dunes here. As you can see, we've got some fantastic 360 degree views. We've got Bamburgh Castle, we've got the Holy Island, the Farne Islands, we've got an incoming tide, we've got the dunes. Probably the only thing we haven't got is a bit of light at the moment, but we're gonna have a little bit of a wander and see what we can capture. So I've got a little bit of light coming from directly behind me, and I've pointed the camera towards Inner Farne Lighthouse and St Cuthbert's chapel there on the left hand side of the island. So you may be able to see that on the back of the screen. That's the composition I've set up, with the island on the top line of the rule of thirds focused in directly on the lighthouse itself. We're at f8 1/30th of a second, ISO 100, and that sun, as you can see, is just illuminating the island now. And take that image and see what that comes out like. Some real drama in the sky here. Right, onwards and upwards. Let's go to the next image. So come down off those dunes up to my left hand side and just walking up the beach towards the castle. That sunlight that was shining through onto the Farne Island, Inner Farne Island, I tried to utilise that for a silhouette shot of Bamburgh Castle. But because the sun's so low in the sky, I was finding it rather tricky, so I'm not sure whether that one's come out or not. If it does, I'll let you have a look, but I did get a good one. Well, I think it was a good one anyway. That lovely golden hour light illuminating the marram grasses looking out over the North Sea. So again, if that one was any good, I'll let you have a look. The cloud is sort of medium height, and there's a lovely gap underneath where the sun is currently lying. I'm hoping the sun's going to drop down into that gap, illuminate the castle if I can get up to the other end of the beach in time and get set up and get a composition and get that golden hour light illuminating the castle with the beach in the foreground. Just trying to work out, I've not checked the time, I have not checked the tide time, so I'm not sure whether we've got an incoming. I think it's an incoming tide. I think it's high tide's around about 10 o'clock tonight, so probably racing against that as well. Oh, right, okay, well, I'm going to continue with my wander up the beach, get to the other side of the castle, and hopefully that light drops below that cloud you can see up ahead, comes down into that gap and gives me some beautiful light to shoot the castle. So we'll see you in a little while. Okay, so I've hot-footed it up to the other end of the beach, which took me a little bit longer than I expected. As you can see, the castle is now bathed in some lovely golden light, which is just coming in over my left hand shoulder. The tide is coming in. As you can see, we're just a few meters away from the tripod. So I had an absolute nightmare with people on the beach. I know why I prefer sunrise photography. Absolute pain in the proverbial, but yeah, I've just moved down a little bit now, a bit closer to the water's edge. The tide, like I said, is incoming, and just got the camera here. You can maybe see there the image I'm taking, lovely light on the castle, and this is f/16 ISO 100. 1/15th of a second, and just waiting for a little bit more of that tide to come in and getting lovely little reflections in the water of the castle. I'm just hoping that sun stays behind me, and I hope I can keep my balance too. Anyway, we'll just take this image. Whoa, hang on 1 second. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm just going to play a bit of a waiting game, let the tide come in and see if we can get a few more reflections of the castle in the water. So just playing a game of chicken here with the tide. Got the shot lined up and moved a little bit closer still to the edge of the water. Got the dunes right in the centre of the shot. I'll show you that composition. Whoa, there we go. So yeah, the dunes right in the centre of the shot, and the castle. Oh, here comes the water. I've just noticed in the video camera some lovely light behind me. Look at this. Oh, it's coming right up. Just waiting for that water to recede now and just leave that pearlescent sand, which should hopefully provide a lovely reflection for the castle. Right, anyway, I'll take that and we'll see how that comes out. Okay, so I just said I saw that beautiful sky behind me, and it's so tempting to turn the other way and dash and try and find the subject, but the subject is the castle. I'm standing firm, I'm holding my ground, I'm going to stay here. I've got the composition I like. The castle looks just like it's an island, it looks like it's just floating. It's oh, it's just stunning, really, really beautiful. And the colours are beginning to pop in the clouds behind, so I'm just going to stay here stick with this composition, take a few more images, and hopefully there'll be some good ones amongst it. So I was down here last night as well. We were down at Bamburgh Bay, the bird sightseeing point, and having a wander along the coast. I only had my iPhone with me, but managed to get some sunset shots down there, which I'll share with you as well. But yeah, having a great time down here tonight. As I said, standing firm, holding my position as long as I can while this tide's coming in. You can see the sky over there now is beginning to get so much more redder. I'm just firing off the images. So I will leave you now, and I will keep taking the images and then share the best ones with you. Oh, what a great evening that was. I think at the start of this video I said, is there an image to be had whatever the weather? And I can't really answer that question, because the weather's changed completely, and it's, I guess the moral of the story is, you know, the weather can change in just a couple of hours. I think I came out round about 7 o'clock, sunset was 8:45, and yeah, just looking at those skies, they are on fire. Very similar to the evening I had down at Bamburgh Bay last night. Really beautiful. So yeah, the moral of the story I think is, get outside, give yourself every opportunity, every chance you can to capture those glorious images, because you never know what the weather can do. So yeah, that's it for me. Gonna head back now. Hope you've enjoyed the trip through the dunes, down the beach, down at the shore side, and shooting the castle. And look forward to seeing you on the next adventure. Thanks ever so much for watching. You take care, stay safe, be good. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.